So now I can actually go back to the Midsummer Fantasy Ghost Story Come True. The official story arc. There we go. Okay, so we start from here. Yeah. Teresa. Morning, Akira. How did you sleep last night? Technically it's the night, I think, at this point, so pretty good. Yeah, the sound of the waves is perfect for falling asleep. The white noise, the ambience, nothing makes me happier than seeing you well rested, making sure every guest feels the relaxation and the beauty of the seaside. That's what this resort is all about. Oh, and Yuzuha and Miss Alice are currently near the music festival stage, getting things ready. Since there's nothing else pressing at the moment, maybe you'd like to go check it out. Sounds good. No problem. Honestly, after taking a peek at Mr. Arnold's guest list, I'm kind of excited for the festival too. Is Astra Yao on the list? I mean, if I'm not the one that's actually inviting Astra Yao, I'm kind of disappointed. So what are you two up to? Morning, Akira. You're just in time. This lady actually picked classical music for the festival's opening piece. Come on, help me talk her out of it. Classical music can liven up the atmosphere just as well, and since I've studied it since childhood, I can make the arrangements even better. This is our music festival after all. It deserves a design that's fresh and original. You weren't that good at negotiating when we first met. How'd you get so skilled? Fine, let me think about it a bit more. For now, let's get back to checking the performer list. Well, you're pretty energetic for this early hour. Feeling totally recharged after a full night's sleep, Manato's covering the other attractions today, so Alice and I are diving headfast into Music Fest prep. Arnold reached out quite a few popular bands and singers, but most of the agencies turned down the invitation after learning about the recent situation with the Fimefield family. But there are still those willing to come. As of this morning, we've got all the dozen or so bands and singers confirming for the performance. In the name of Fimefield, we will make this music festival a success. Of course! But if we really want the festival to be a hit, I still don't think we should open with classical music. Mixing in a few classical elements into pop though, that I'm totally on board with. Anyway, we've still got a lot to prep today. Okay, I'll help too. Knew you'd say that, but it might be more tiring than you think. If it gets too much, you can always go chill at the beach chairs and soak up some sun. Yeah, when I'm tired, I'll just let go for a little. Having agreed with Alice and Yuzuha to take a more relaxed approach to the prep work, you spend some time setting up props in front of the stage, then wander down to the beach to splash in the water. Before you know it, night quietly falls. Can't believe it's this late already. Were we perhaps a little too inefficient today? Haven't we got most of the prep done already? Alice, you're stressing way too much. Why don't you grab Rin and Manato and head over to the sailboat drink stand? We can catch the every evening breeze and watch some spooky movies. Watching movies with friends at night? I've never tried that before. Let's go. Yeah! Ghost! There's a ghost! Looks like there's an emergency. What? Did someone just say ghost? Yeah, looks like it. Guess our movie night's gonna have to wait a bit. Alice, Akira, let's go check out what's going on. We're going there? For real? Sure, we're going there. To the Spook Shack. Is this what we do? Frightened female tourist. Get up! This place is haunted. We can't stay here. I want to, but my legs feel like jelly. Besides, you're the one who insisted on this resort. I even warned you about those rumors on the internet about this place being haunted. Okay, what's going on? Yeah! Calm down, this is a real person, not a ghost. You are a real person, right? Calm down, I am a real person. This place is haunted. Those rumors were true after all. We were just taking a walk here when all the paranormal things just started happening. Some resort this is. A resort for ghosts, more like it. Nice. So where'd you see this? The reception, the shopping area, cafe. Just go check it yourself. I'm just like my girlfriend. My legs are too weak. I can barely walk. Someone help us get back to the hotel. We need to check out and go home. Wow, this is ridiculous. Those two don't seem to be bothered by it. She's not bothered by it. You two are scaredy cats. Chicken wusses. Did they say this place is haunted? Yuzuha, you promised this vacation will have nothing to do with ghosts. Haunted? This shouldn't be happening. I haven't sensed any supernatural presence at this resort. Akira, let's head over and check out what's going on. Well, are we really gonna go check it out? Yes, we are. Let's go, young lady. A head-shaped balloon, both hideous and eerie, hovers in midair. Its eyes are lifeless, yet there's this unsettling feeling that they might start trolling any second and lock gazes with you. A blurry portrait of a woman hangs on the wall. If I remember correctly, this painting wasn't here before. The woman smiles eerily. You can't make out her face, but her skin is as pale as a corpse. Could this be the creepy portrait those thugs were talking about earlier? I'll be fine, Ojo-sama. A tattered doll hangs upside down, its head twitching ominously. Upon close inspection, the inverted posture combined with its nearly shattered body seems to herald the arrival of some horrific presence. Meanwhile, hurried footsteps come from behind. Rin, Manato, Faris, Edge, and you, other companions, everyone was drawn here by the commotion. A little bit of Halloween vibes over here. I don't remember anything like this either.
とにかく撤去しよう。お客さんはかなり怖がっているようだし、なんだか僕の具合も悪くなってきた。
You reach out to touch these weird objects, but your hand passes right through them. No matter how many times you try, you fail to make contact.
どうして触れないの？ここにあるのに。ありえないわ。きっと悪い冗談。
Freeze also reaches out trying to grab the objects, but touches nothing but air. Her face turns pale. The visitors have witnessed both failed attempts. Their fear growing as it becomes clearer. These eerie objects have no physical form. Whispers spread among the guests. Unease and panic start to ripple.
ずっとウィリスさんのデマだと。でも実体が全くないってことは。
お嬢さん、落ち着いてください。お客様の前です。責任者自らあのことを認めてしまったらどうなることか。
Not good.
みんなとりあえず落ち着いて。まだ結論を出すには早いよ。できることからやってこう。
So
マ
what
ナ
could be
と
like
周りの
holograms?
お客さんをよろしく。落ち着かせてホテルか安全な場所に移動させて。エーゲさんはテレーゼを部屋に連れてってあげてほし
So
いの。
it's Ege. Okay.
ああ、任せろ。
I like calling him Edge though.
お嬢さん、落ち着いて。お部屋まで一緒に行きましょう。
They're still gonna get married at the end of this.
アキラくんとリンちゃん、それとアリス。あれ？アリス？
You realize Alice isn't following you. After seeing those eerie objects, her nerves finally snap and her brain's completely shut down. Yabai.
立ったまま気絶してる。アリスってホラー耐性ないもんね。なのに正面からこんなの見ちゃったから。ねえアリス、もしもーし。返事しないと前髪を七三分けにしちゃうよ。いいの？肖像がぬいぐるみ。よかった、戻ってきたみたい。よしよし、大丈夫だよ。誰もアリスを傷つけたりしないからね。
It's good to know you're a good friend.
恐ろしすぎるのだわ。あまりにも非対称すぎるのだわ。
So that's what's bothering you.
怖がるポイントがそこかい？
あれ自体も恐ろしいけれど、あのアンバランスさが恐怖をよりかきたてるのだわ。アキラ、リン、ユズハ、誰でもいいからあれを早く片付けて。そうしたいのは山々なんだけどね。そもそもあれに触れなくって。で、あれ？
Are? Your attention shifts back from Alice to the haunted objects, only to find they have vanished without a trace, as if they never were at all.
全部なくなってる。私たち何もしてないのに、なんで？話が違うのだわ、ユズハ。ここにはお化けなんて出ないって。触れなくって跡形もなく消えてしまうなら、それはもうお化け以外ありえないのだわ。
This isn't good.
大丈夫だよ。
Holograms?
下見に来た時は何にもなかったんだから。つまり今になって起きたってことは。
This isn't just regular haunting.
この怪奇現象の背後には何かがあると言いたいんだね。
そう、怪談屋の古参として言わせてもらえば、ほとんどの怪談は超常現象なんかじゃないの。じゃあ何なのってなったら、それをユザーたちで調べるんだから。
Okay, let Scooby do this crap.
客はいい感じに散らしといたぜ。ついでにこの辺もぐるっと見てきたけど、怪しいやつは見当たらなかった。次はどうする？
お疲れマナと。今日はもう遅いし、今ある手がかりじゃ調査も進められないから、とりあえず今は休もう。今夜の騒ぎは明日に響かないといいけど。
Detective mode.
ユズハ、リン、私一人ではとても眠れないのだわ。一緒にいてくれないかしら。もちろんだよ。ごめんね、怖い思いさせちゃって。
Akira's also got a weak constitution. What about him? Well,
アリスはまだしばらくは立ち直れないようだな。リン、ユズハとアリスの言葉頼んだよ。さて、僕は
アキラくんもだいぶ参ってるみたいっすけど、平気っすか？
もちろん大丈夫だとも。一人で部屋にいるくらいなんともないさ。
Press X for doubt. Had a whole night of nightmares, and the arguing outside the room makes going back to sleep impossible. Better head out and see what's going on. It's a brand new day. People are checking out. I don't like this. And we're doing so well. Edge seems to be trying to communicate with some agitated tourists, but it's not going well. After yelling at him a few times, they just walked away. Good morning, Mr. Akira. You look exhausted. About that, stay calm and hear me out. Someone posted about last night's incidents on Internet right after it happened, and now it's spreading everywhere. Even tourists who weren't at the scene last night are losing trust in the resort after seeing the photos online. Early this morning, lots of guests rushed over demanding refunds and checking out. I can manage things here. Please help out our receptionist. She's probably dealing with way more complaints than over there. She won't even be able to handle it alone. I'm counting on you. Got it. Yuzuha. What's up with you? Morning, Akira. Looks like things are getting messy. You need to check out the situation at the reception. Go ahead. After that, I'll get the others. We need to have an emergency meeting. Anyone else in the area? Nope. Dear guests, please remain calm. The resort has never taken your safety lightly. Please trust us. Stay calm? How can we stay calm? Internet is flooded with ghost videos and photos right now. Just makes your excuse look even more pathetic. Please give us some time. We'll get back to you with an answer soon. We don't want to wait for an answer in a haunted resort. Bottom line, we're checking out right now. Are you giving us a refund or not? Keep beating around the bush and we'll expose you as frauds all over the internet. Crap. I've received everyone's request regarding the refunds. I'll process your requests one by one. Please line up in an orderly manner. You can see tears welling up in Farisa's eyes. While observing the reception area, someone suddenly taps your shoulder. You turn to find Rin, Yuzuha, and Alice standing behind you. You all move to a more convenient spot to talk. Okay, we need to fix this.
お化けが出たって話がこんなに早く広まるなんて、このままじゃリゾートが。さっさと真相を明らかにしないとね。運営の方はマナトに任せて、ユズハたちは事件の捜査をしよう。今のままじゃフェスどころじゃなくなりそうだしね。ユズハ、本当に私たちで調査をするの？アーノルドに任せておいた方が。お嬢様、昨日はユズハとリンちゃんを絞め殺す勢いで抱き枕にしてたのに、もう腰が引けちゃった？というか、普段家でもぬいぐるみを左右対称に抱いて寝てるわけ？それとアーノルドさんだけど、あなたのお家のことでまだ忙しくしてると思うよ。階段に立ち向かうのはユズハたち階段屋の役目じゃない。でも今まであなたが連れて行ってくれたのはどれも大したことないやつばっかりだったのだわ。本当の階段はこれが初めてなんだから。
Don't worry about it. It's gonna be Scooby-Doo all over again.
恐ろしくて実体のないものが目の前に現れるなんて。アリス、落ち着いて。昨日も言ったけど、ほとんどの階段は超常現象なんかじゃない？よくできました。でもね、それ続きがあるんだ。階段屋の新メンバーのためにも一回言っとかないとね。どんな階段の裏にもこの世の未知なる何かが隠れてるの。それを解き明かした先に見える真実は人の仕業だったり超常的なもの。ひょっとしたらまだ誰も知らない真理かもしれない。でもね、謎の答えがどんなものだってそれを見ることができるのは勇気ある人だけなの。わかる？階段と真正面から向き合わない限り真実なんて見えないんだよ。どう？ 結構いいこと言うでしょ。だからゆずはは階段が大好きなの。マナトもきっとその言葉に感銘を受けて階段屋に入ったに違いないのだわ。
So is that correct? I don't
そん
remember.
なわけないじゃん。今のはここ何日かで考えたやつだし。なんですって。せっかくちょっと感動してたのに。ごめんね。でもすっかり調子が戻ったじゃん。調査モードオンになった？本当はまだ怖いのだわ。あのお化けのショックが強すぎて。でもゆずはやみんなもいるなら私だって少しは勇気が出せるかもしれないのだわ。いいじゃんいいじゃん。
What is this driver, by the
調
way?
査の第一歩だね。バカンスを満喫しつつリゾートも盛り上げてこの夏をエンジョイしよう。
Got it.
本気で言ってるの？それはもはや調査でも何でもないのだわ。
Well,
なんとなく読めた気がするな。さながらシュシュタイトといったところかな。その通り。今回の怪奇現象が本物か偽物か。まあリゾートの人気が落ちてるって結果でなんとなく当たりはつくけど手がかりも証拠もないわけだし。でももし怪奇現象がもう一度起きてくれたら調査が一気に進むかもしれないよ。でその方法だけど。
Yeah.
これまで通りリゾートを盛り上げて噂が下火になればそのうちお化けも姿を現すはずだ。
でも二度もあんなことが起きたらそれこそリゾートの評判は地に落ちてしまうのだわ。何か起きるまでは静観するしかないのかしら。そん
There
なわ
should
け
be a
ないでし
market
ょ。
for this. You can
テレーゼ
the
たちにこのリゾート
haunted
に過去に
resort
何があったのか
experience.
聞いてみなくちゃ。
People will pay money
お
for
化
that.
けが出てくる前にね。
Well, you've sorted things out with Alice and Yuzuha. Alice is off to talk to Helen, and Yuzuha's checking in with Mia. Go see what they found, or head straight to Faris. She's probably the one who knows this resort best. Honestly, I'm gonna actually talk to the others before that. I see, so that's what happened last night. No wonder there were so many guests making a fuss about checking out early this morning. Right? That's why I need to gather info from you all and see if we can dig up any useful leads. Sure, of course, though I just happen to be working here part-time, so I don't know much about the resort's history. Not sure how useful my info is to you. Helen doesn't know much about the resort. What if I ask her about the Free Gates Corp instead? So what do you know about the Free Gates Corp? To be honest, I don't really know much about Free Gates Corp. Oh, wait, there actually is something, and it involves that Willis guy too. I'm a pro surfer with the Janus Quarter surf team. We were trying to get a sponsorship deal with Free Gates Corp, and everything was going great. We even met with one of their marketing suits. But during the last negotiation, Willis tailed the negotiator from their marketing team and straight up shut down the talks. Talk about disrespect. He's just a development manager in the military division. Who does he think he is to meddle with the entertainment division's negotiations? But he was so overbearing that the lower ranked negotiators had no choice but to back off. He's got an overinflated ego. He just thinks he's better than everyone else in the room, no matter whether it's us or his own colleagues. He always goes off on these monologues, going on and on about his glittering achievements. So did he give any reason for calling off the negotiations? I'm under no obligation to explain anything to you people. Under my leadership, it won't be long before Free Gates Corp's influence reaches new heights. We won't need to discuss any sponsorships, to quote him word for word. It's impressive you remember that. Has said anything like that before? It's a bit vague, but it sounds like he's pretty confident about doing something big. I've got friends in other circles, so I ask around. Turns out he shut down several sponsorship deals back to back. Plus, his deeds for attention his need for attention has left quite an impression on everyone who's met him. I know his promotion history pretty much off by heart now. 代々わかった。No worries, I've seen you all checking things out around here. Hope this helps. And hey, if your brain gets all jammed up, come catch some waves with me. Nothing clears the mind like a good surf. Trust me. Well, maybe later. Okay. What about Mia's? So seeing those negative reviews about a haunted resort on internet really hurts, but there's nothing we can do about it. Never thought we'd actually be part of some with one of these strange tales. It all feels like some sort of dream. Don't worry, we're gonna find out what's really hiding behind all these ghost stories. So we'll need to hear a bit from you and the others about the resort and all. Alright. I've lived in the blocks near the resort since I was a kid, so I think I'll be able to shed some light on this. Mia should know about what's going on at the resort, but to what extent? So what's the deal with those ghost stories that were going around? So that was 5 years ago, but I still remember it like it was yesterday. When Fantasy Resort announced its grand opening, it drew in tons of tourists. My family and I were no different. At first there wasn't really any issue, but suddenly a bunch of people started claiming they'd seen ghosts, and their stories all match up. They were adamant about what they'd seen, and they made a huge deal of it. I was there when it happened, and they got into this massive argument with Edge and the others. So did they have any evidence? Nope, they couldn't even produce a single photo to prove what they saw, but public opinion is just weird like that. At first only a few people in the crowd supported the troublemakers, but eventually it evolved to where most tourists were backing them up. Whether the place was really haunted that day didn't matter anymore from the moment on, because the rumors of Fantasy Resort being haunted spread like wildfire. What happened after that, well, I'm sure you all know. For us residents living nearby who know the ins and outs, that incident was clearly someone pulling strings behind the scenes, but there's no evidence pointing to Willis. Therese and the others probably can't do anything about it either. It's really messed up for the resort to face such a disgrace right after opening. I mean, not a disgrace, for such a disaster. But why was it targeted in the first place? I checked last night, Frigates Corp doesn't have any business dealings related to resorts. If Willis was behind the paranormal sighting 5 years ago and now, he must have done it for a reason, right? I'm not sure, but I bet there must be some profit in it, right? Though an 11-year-old small resort could seem pretty insignificant to Frigates Corp. Well, it's been around for 11 years. Huh? Didn't anyone tell you? The Fantasy Resort was built 11 years ago. I was still little, but I remember it clearly. There was this new resort near our home. It just didn't open until 5 years ago for some reason. And even the resort's name wasn't originally Fantasy. 11 years ago, though there wasn't an official sign up yet, I heard from the workers around here that they were planning to call it Midsummer Resort. Wait, Midsummer? That name rings a bell. I see, it looks like this route isn't as simple as it appears. Mia, you've given us some really useful info. Let's go straight to Therese and ask about what's next. My answer was helpful? Great! Please, you have got to get to the bottom of this haunting thing. Seeing all those nasty comments on internet first thing in the morning totally ruined my mood. If you're feeling tired and need a break, how about hopping on a boat for a archipelago shoot around the island? No can do, we've got stuff to do. I already finished that whole part of this adventure. So now let's talk to Therese. Mr. Akira, you're here. Sorry I've been dealing with tourist complaints all day, so I'm a bit low on energy. Please don't mind me. Screw the energy vampires. Miss, please take a break. I've managed to keep the remaining resort guests calm with some entertainment discounts. If you keep pushing yourself like this, your body won't be able to handle it. Mr. Akira came to see us for a reason, I'm sure. Is there anything we can help you with? Well, I'd like to know more about the resort. I see. No need to be so formal. We'll answer as best as we can. So, about your debt situation with Willis. Willis, that guy suddenly showed up after the resort had been open for just over a year. Operating for over a year. Due to rumors of hunting when we first opened, our business took a nosedive and we couldn't even recover our initial investment. That's when he came to us saying he couldn't bear to see this place go under and wanted to help. Back then, Willis was already a division manager and at Freegates Corp, riding high on his own success. Years have passed and he's still stuck in that manager position with no promotions. I guess that's karma catching up with him for all his dirty deeds. Long story short, we were desperate back then, and though we found a lifeline, Miss signed a contract with him, and according to the agreement, Freegates Corp gave us a huge sum of money with a strict deadline for repayment. That money only prolonged the resort struggling, and after several years we still haven't generated any real profit. Now with the deadline approaching, we're running out of time. So what happens if you don't pay up? According to the terms of the agreement, the resort will be transferred to Freegates Corp. I suspect this was their scheme all along to take the resort. No use crying over past mistakes now. If only I could save up enough to pay off the debt and interest, I wouldn't have to lose sleep over that snake Willis anymore. So I'd like to know more. MP's got something to say. MP spent all night patrolling with that tanuki called Kamonosuke, but we didn't spot anyone suspicious. But MP saw a mosquito landing on thin air. I'm not sure either. I was really sleepy, so maybe I saw it wrong. I'm gonna bring a camera and take another stroll tonight. Maybe I'll run into it again. This isn't a haunting, right? If it is, MP won't tell a soul. Gotta protect the resort's reputation. Actually, Mr. Akira, there's something I haven't mentioned before. This resort was built 11 years ago, and back then it was called Midsummer Resort. We've kept that from those people until now. Miss, about this edge, no need to keep hiding it anymore. Akira, Alice and Yuzuha have done so much for us. We shouldn't keep staying silent about this. Phantom Resort was one of Midsummer Inc.'s assets. The same Midsummer Inc. that once rivaled Freegates Corp in military tech before disappearing during the fall of the old capital. The CEO of Midsummer Inc. was my father, as well as Edge's boss and MP's first master. 11 years ago, during the fall of the old capital, he was swallowed by the Hollow along with almost all of Midsummer Inc.'s assets. Before all this, he planned to transform Midsummer Inc. from the military industry to entertainment. Midsummer Resort was meant to be the first step in this transformation. Unfortunately, his departure and the company's downfall turned everything into foam on the waves. So I kind of feel like I'm getting like the gist of the story over here. This is a Scooby-Doo plot. Willis probably knows that there's something hidden in the ex-Midsummer facility, so he wants to find it by pretending to be ghosts and getting rid of everyone. And he probably would have been I don't know. And he probably would have, yeah. And he will get away with this if it. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Just screw it. I've been reading and talking too much. And he will probably get away with this if us wacky kids and the Bangbu, I guess, won't stop him. So due to the fall of the old capital, the resort's opening was postponed indefinitely. Farisa's father showed me great kindness, so I stayed here with the other staff, tending to Midsummer Inc.'s remaining assets to look after the young miss. So that's why you call Ojo-sama. Okay. After 6 years, I felt I was finally capable of standing on my own feet, so I decided to properly take care of my father's inheritance. This resort, so I opened this resort to visitors 5 years ago. But if you kept calling it Midsummer Resort, its connection to Midsummer Inc. would be too obvious. To avoid unnecessary controversy, after careful consideration, we decided to rename it Fantasy Resort. I'm sorry I didn't share all of this earlier. It was intentional, we just didn't expect all of this to happen. I hope what we've shared can help you get close to the truth behind the haunting. Yeah, we got a bunch of clues. I understand. I'm sorry if I come across any other clues. I'll be sure to let you know. So after wrapping up the chats with the resort staff, you join Alice and Yuzuha in a quieter spot to exchange what you've each found. You should move the chair because the shade of the umbrella isn't here, but whatever. Oh, so there's more to it than I thought. It feels like there's something that could be a crucial clue. I mean, okay, like we're talking about military contractors, so stealth technology, yeah, that works. What MP said? What's not adding up here? Keep spacing out like that and moss go over your head, Alice. Wake up. Hold up, Yuzuha. Let me think about this some more. It's like that feeling when a painting looks symmetrical, but something's off in some tiny corner and you just can't figure out where. It's driving me crazy. Take your time and think on it. Akira, we got quite a few helpful details from that last round of questioning. Maybe what Willis, being a mid-level exec at Free Gates, has his eye on isn't the fantasy resort itself, but the Midsummer Incorporated backing behind it. But what would Midsummer Incorporated mean to him? And to get Faris to hand over the resort, he first spread rumors about it being haunted, then played the nice guy to get close, saddled the place with debt, and just waited for it to slowly collapse so he could take it over legally. That explains why he stirred up trouble the other day. If the resort managed to recover and cover its debts, his whole plan would fall apart. He had no choice but to try and sabotage the business. Now all that's left is the haunting itself. If we can just figure out how they pulled off these ghostly tricks. Ah! Yuzuha, why'd you suddenly grab my tail? So you stop making those weird noises while you're thinking. Okay, don't stress too much, Alice. When you're stuck, it's best to take a break and relax. Akira is right. Keep frowning like that and you'll give yourself wrinkles. I heard from MP that the resort made pretty good money yesterday, so he went ahead and fixed up the offshore fishing boat. Why don't you go head out for some fishing to clear your minds? Well, standing here getting nowhere isn't gonna help, but Yuzuha, aren't you coming with us? I'm going out to sea means listening to someone go non-stop. I'll pass. I'll stay here and keep an eye on the resort. You two go enjoy the sea breeze and clear your heads. Okay, let's get to it. MP, we wanna go fish. Even though the trouble isn't over yet, I'm just a bangbo in charge of going out to sea. When I can't be of much help, the least I can do is stick to my post. I got the resort's big boat repaired. With that beauty bag in action, we can sail out further and catch even bigger fish. Come to think of it, I left my fishing rod in front of the HDD system before bed last night. Early this morning. Fairy said she was bored and upgraded it with an auto-fishing program. Maybe I should give it a try today. Are we going? Are we going? Are we heading out to sea now? Yeah, let's go. So together with MP and Alice, you board the large boat and head out towards water further from the resort. Yeah, we have a big boat now. What are those fish? Isn't that the boat that actually had like the Man, I'm so far away from you, Aridan. Why are there so many sharks in these waters? And they are circling us. I don't like this. It's a good thing we have a big boat. Like, I don't think Jaws could take this thing down. Symmetrical dolphins. Chikai. Akira's a player. Not gonna lie. So after spending a long afternoon on the boat with Alice, you return to the resort. Okay. Yeah, it's back. The ghost back. God damn it, not again. Alice, there's a problem. What's wrong?
Alice, 大丈夫かい?
大丈夫。それより気になることがあるのだわ。
No? なんだ?
アキラ、一緒に見に行ってくれないかしら。
I think Alice got an idea. What's with those freaking balloons? Like, balloons don't scare me. Even if they look creepy. Just pop it. You can't touch it, that means it can't touch you. Yuzuha. Akira, Alice, you're back just in time. Just as we predicted, once the resort started developing normally, the ghosts couldn't sit still anymore. A ghost in broad daylight. Now that's something you don't hear every day. They must be really desperate. But don't worry, Manato made sure to evacuate all the nearby visitors right away, So this shouldn't have much of an impact on the resort's image. Alice, what's wrong? I see, a mosquito hovering in mid-air. That must be what's going on. What are you thinking? You'll have to excuse me, but I need to go verify whether my theory is right or not. Alice hurriedly runs towards where the haunted object was. Well, interesting. Alice going all alone. Let's go. Yeah, we are leaving tracks on sand I didn't actually notice before. No matter how many times I see it, it's still so scary. So no need to force yourself, Alice. No, I'm fine. More importantly, there should be something around here. Something invisible yet definitely tangible. What's that? Without offering much explanation, Alice carries around the haunted object like a nervous but determined little rabbit. She paws at the air, feeling around as if searching for something. To speed things up, she even puts her nose and ears to work. Her nose twitching to pick up scents, her ears rotating non-stop. She's trying so hard. You're just about to jump in and help her out of this slightly awkward situation when Alice suddenly seems to actually touch something. Without a moment's hesitation, she clenches her fist and punches the air in front of her, and right where there was nothing before, an object slowly shifts from invisible to visible. It's an invisible holographic projector. I thought as much. Found it! This is it. This is...
Alice, これは最新型のホロプロジェクター。限りなくリアルな映像を投影できる機材で、私たちが見た実体のないお化けは全部これが作り出してた幻なのだわ。
Of course it's holograms, it's always holograms.
これがお化けの正体。分かってしまえばこんなものって感じだけど、透明になる機能があったせいで随分してやられたのだわ。
Look at her, she's looking so proud of herself. So how could it stay invisible?
なるほど。光源がわからなかったせいで、誰もがこのホログラムを怪奇現象だと思ったのか。とはいえどうやって透明になんて。
アキラ、あなたが気づきをくれたのだわ。騎士官は潜在意識の訴え。だから無視してはいけないって。だから私、この騎士官がどこから来るのかよく考えたの。ホロプロジェクターを連想するのは簡単だったけれど、光源をどうやって隠すのかが問題でしょ。けど私たちは似たようなものを見たことがあった。そしてそれこそが騎士官の源だったのだわ。
Grace's drone.
わかったぞ。グレースさんが海上射的のために用意してくれたドローンか。
ドローン？確かにあれも見えたり見えなくなったりしたけど、同じ仕組みなの？私の知る限り物体を安定して不可視にする技術なんて新エリートには存在しないはずだった。だからあのドローンが一瞬とはいえそれをやってみせたことで未知の技術をプロジェクターへ応用したという仮説に至ったのだわ。正直怪奇現象の見えない根源を探すなんて生きた心地がしなかったけれど、私の仮説は証明されたのだから結果オーライなのだわ。
さすがアリス。
大したものだ、アリス。君のおかげで事件の真相が明らかになるかもしれない。早速グレースさんに連絡してこれを確認してもらおう。
So you contact Grace through Knock Knock, who is on vacation here with the folks from Bellabog Heavy Industries. The moment the topic turns to something mechanical, she shows up in less than 5 minutes. さすが Grace.
やあやあ来たよ。早速だけど君たちが話していたホロプロジェクターとやらお姉さんに見せてくれるかな。
Knock yourself out.
お手数をおかけするのだわ。 あなたが持ってきたドローンとこのプロジェクターが同じ技術を使ってるか調べてほしくて。
So Grace takes the projector and examines it closely.
間違いないね。表面に全く同じ塗料が使われてる。いいかいみんな。これはカメレオンというんだ。
Chameleon.
カメレオン、希少な新素材か何かかな。
うん。軍は長いこと武器や戦闘員を不可視化する技術を求めていてね。軍需産業はその実現に躍起になってきたんだ。このカメレオンはそんな中で3ゲート軍港が出した微妙な回答さ。こいつを機器に吹きつけて温度を調整してやることで機器が周囲の色に同化して視覚的なステルス性を得られるんだ。けど効果が外的な要因に左右されやすいという欠点があってね。温度の低下や赤外線の照射、それにちょっとした衝撃なんかでもすぐに同化が解除されてしまうんだよ。
道理でアリスが一回叩いただけで見えるようになっちゃったんだね。
とにかく軍事的なニーズには到底応えられないものだから、3ゲートが特に PR してないのも不思議はないね。彼らは目下そうした課題を改善すべく私たち白技重工に協力を求めてきたところなんだ。ベンがいい条件で提携の契約を結んでくれてね。1ロット分のカメレオンをもらえる代わりに私がテストと改良を手伝うことになったのさ。あの子たち、つまり射的用のドローンはそういう経緯で生まれたというわけ。
いろいろとご教授くださり感謝なのだわ。つまりこういうことでいいかしら。カメレオンは欠陥のあるステルス技術として一般には流通していないと。
うん、そのはずだよ。うちみたく提携してる会社は他にいるかもしれないけど、素材の大半は3ゲートの倉庫にあるんじゃないかな。
Yeah, so it really is Willis.
3ゲートか。間違いなくウィリスの仕業と言っていいだろう。
そうそう、ここに来る道すがら私もお化けについて聞いたよ。その感じだと3ゲートが関わってるんだね。
確率にして 88% そうだと思われるのだわ。ウィリスが3ゲートの指示でやったのかは確証がないけれど、少なくともこのリゾート中にプロジェクターが仕込まれてて恐怖のホログラムを垂れ流してるのは確かなのだわ。
88%.
それは私としても放っておけないな。最近おちびちゃんは何かとストレスが大きいし、安藤とベンには息抜きがいる。休暇を台無しにさせるわけにはいかないからね。
隠されたプロジェクターはまだまだあって、私たちだけでは見つけるのに時間がかかりすぎるのだわ。でもさっきのお話からヒントをもらって、グレースお姉様お願いしてもいいかしら。
Onesama. So Alice stands on tiptoes and whispers something into Grace's ear.
面白いアイディアだね。いいよ、乗った。すぐ取り掛かろう。
ありがとうなのだわ。それとアキラ、スマホを借りてもいいかしら。私たちはすぐ戻るからユズハとここで待ってて。
Sure.
もちろん構わないとも。それでこれから何をしようというんだい？
科学で階段に立ち向かうのだわ。
Oh, sounds fun. So you hand the phone to Alice. She and Grace walk off chatting about something. It really seems like they're hitting it off. After a while, she comes back with the phone, places it in your hands, then calls over Manato and leads you both to another haunted object. So do you see anything? Oh, and don't forget to make me look cute. Okay, so talk to Alice. All set? Here's your phone back. Akira, wanna take a quick photo? Don't forget to use the paranormal filter. Photo. Sashin? Yeah, aim it at where I'm standing and see if there's anything strange in the camera view. Yorokonde. Got it. And the girls look cute. So the camera screen reveals the outline of a previously invisible holographic projector. As you hit the shutter, the phone's flash bursts, and just like that, the projector becomes visible. Perfect. The paranormal camera works like a charm. Okay, how does this even work? So like Grace mentioned before, the chameleon coating is highly sensitive to infrared light. So she and I modified the camera sensor and flash on the phone. With the paranormal filter on, you can both pinpoint the projector's exact location on screen and disable its cloaking by taking a photo. There are quite a few projectors hidden around this resort. With this camera, finding them all in one go will be way easier. Alice, I'm honestly impressed. Makes me want to give you a good head pat. Hey, you're totally patting me already. That tickles! Cut it out. Anyway, Yuzuha, Manato, can you roughly pinpoint the location of the remaining projectors? When you've got that down, Akira will use the camera to determine their exact position and retrieve them. Leave it to me. I've got a pretty good idea where those ghosts might be stashed, where those goons might be stashed them. Might have stashed them. Yeah, certain areas are giving off a weird vibe. I'll go check them out. So, the three nod in silent agreement and head off to their respective haunted locations. Which means I am going on a ghost hunt. Who you gonna call? Spook Shack. Smells just like it. Up close, the scent here matches the one from that projector perfectly. Let's see what shows up on the camera. Got it. So that's their sneaky little game. Not exactly playing fair and square, but it looks like their little tricks end here. That's one. Can I actually talk to Manato again? I can. Good. My nose didn't let me down. Yeah, that's a K9 Firin for you. Next one. Oh, over here. Alice? I can faintly hear something, like a subtle mechanical noise. Perhaps just my imagination. Could you check with the camera just in case? What's it on? There we go. I'm gonna save this one. Let's save the last one. So just as I thought, now that we know what these things really are, they are way easier to track down. Let's get rid of this projector and make this unsettling, totally asymmetrical image disappear for good. Yeah, screw the asymmetrical images. Just as I thought, the ghost won't stay hidden for long. Go to the next one. Yuzuha, stand right there and check with the camera. I have a feeling you're in for a little surprise. There it is. I knew they hide a projection in a place like this. Once you get how they operate, it's easy to guess how they think. By the way, Akira, when you were taking photos earlier, did you make sure to get my cute side? You only have cute sides. After gathering all the holographic projectors hidden around the resort, you gathered Faris, Edge, and MP. Looking at these projectors, they can't hide their shock.
これが今回の騒動の全貌なのだわ。問題のプロジェクターは全て回収したから、もう怪奇現象に怯える必要はないの。よ
かった。本当によかった。やっぱりお父さんが残してくれたこのリゾートは無実だったのね。
お嬢さん、ハンカチを。これで涙を拭いてください。皆さん、危機に陥ったこのリゾートを助けてくれてありがとう。改めて確信が持てた。今回もやはり3ゲートが絡んでいたんだな。みんな、わかるな。
もう少しでリゾートが手に入るところだったのに、私たちが来て経営が持ち直しちゃったから、当然あの手この手で邪魔するよねって感じ。こないだもおバカな手下と騒いでたけど、あれはおとりで、本命はその隙に部下がプロジェクターを仕掛けることだったのかも。マナトが怪しいやつを探しても見つからないわけだよ。その頃には怪奇現象も遠隔操作で思いのままだったんだから。
Let's do this.
それはまだできないのだわ。監視カメラの映像を全てチェックしても、ウィリスの手下は一切映ってなかった。
くそ。
あの狡猾なキツネ、ウィリスがそんな初歩的なミスをするはずはないと思っていたけれど、リゾートとは長い付き合いだから監視カメラの場所も把握済みということみたい。
それに今んとこプロジェクターにはカメレオンが塗ってあったってだけだ。3ゲートが黒っていう決定的な証拠にはならねえ。きっちり足がつかねえようにしてやがる。
大丈夫？
ここで決着をつけておかないとまた悪事は働くかもしれない。現行犯で捕まえればどれだけ狡猾な狐だろうと言い逃れはできないはずだ。
しかしどうして奴らがまた幽霊騒ぎを起こしに来ると言い切れるんだ？
Good
必
question.
ずしも幽霊騒ぎとは限らないのだわ。さっきも説明した通り、カメレオンはまだ不安定なもの。ウィリスのトリックはギリギリで成り立っていたに過ぎないのだわ。ちょっとしたことでリゾート中のプロジェクターが、ひいては彼の計画が露見しかねない。それこそが彼の最も恐れていることのはず。
そういうことか。だから奴は必ずこれを回収しに来ると言うんだな。
状況は分かったわ。ミーヤとヘレンにも伝えておく。ウィリスさんの手下がまた来るかもしれないということも。準備はきちんとしておくから。その時が来たら私たちも協力するわ。だからお願い、このリゾートを奪おうとする人たちに絶対に法の裁きを受けさせて。
当然ユズハたちに任せて。
There we go. So talk to Rin to prepare for the ambush. Speaking of which, let me just check how am I doing with the event so far. What are the permanent rewards? Ah. Anything else? So I've been finishing the Midsummer Fantasy, Midsummer Secret. So counterattack, that's what we're doing right now. Then it's the music festival. Yeah. Perfect. So Rin, where have you been all this time? Akira, everyone's ready. All we gotta do now is wait for Willis and his crew to walk right into our trap. Then we'll catch them all at once. How about you? Are you ready? If you're good to go, let's find a spot to stake them out. Yeah, I'm ready. Wow, we are so well hidden. Man, those guys are idiots if they can't see us. Hiding in spot where few would think to look, you spot a group of sneaky thugs quietly slipping into the resort. They look uneasy and you can hear every word they say. What the heck? We did put it here, so why is it completely gone? You idiot, one simple job and you still blew it. Don't tell me you messed up the spot. Projectors don't just grow legs and leave. But this is definitely the right spot. I even double checked with you when I installed it last time. Don't you remember? Damn, you're right. But how the hell did it go missing just like that? If he finds out, we're all screwed. Whatever, no time for this now. We'll figure it out later. We still got a bunch of projectors to pick up. Let's get moving. Just as I thought, they walk right into our hands. Sounds like they're the ones who brought the projectors here too. But I don't see Willis among these people. No surprise there, a sly old fox like him would never get his own hands dirty. Still, this is good enough. We caught them red-handed and there's no talking their way out of it. So, should we strike now, pop up behind them out of nowhere and catch them totally off guard? Alice, why do I get the feeling you're really into scaring people? Strike now and take them down. So you show up ready for battle right in front of the thugs, panic flashing across their faces. They clearly didn't expect to be found, but in no time they've got their helmets on and weapons drawn. The fight is on. I have no chance. Give me the umbrella.
なんだこいつらどっから湧いてきた
降参しなくて大丈夫そう線が丸見えですってよ
するかナモなんでバレたか知らんが無事で済むと思うなよ
夏の思い出が
Here's a hut. Alice. Target.
連続作戦なのだわ
Tiane. The defeated thugs try to escape, but everyone at the resort swarms in and takes them down.
そのままじっとしてやがれ今治安官さんがこっち向かってっからよ
Ho ho ho.
話せよ俺らが何をしたって言うんだ治安局呼ばれる筋合いなんかね
You're sneaking around public property, like private
不
property.
法侵入器物損壊スタッフへの暴行そして何よりその左右非対称なヘルメットこれだけで罪状としては十分なのだわ
That's enough. Death penalty for this guy.
なんだよふざけんな
It's the most heinous one.
でギャングの顔は確かめたよでもウィリスはおろかスリーゲートの社員っぽいやつもいなかった
言い換えればこの連中は表向きスリーゲートとは無関係の偶然リゾートに侵入したギャングということだあくまで表向きはだが
いや若いや
スリーゲート話が見えないななんでいきなりトップス傘下の大企業が出てくるんだそれにお化けお前らの話はさっぱりだあのなここを襲ったのはただ気に食わなかっただけだ計画したのは俺で実行したのはこいつら他には誰もいねえよ
Crap.
ねえウィリスにいくらもらったのユズハたちなら倍は出してあげるよ
ウィリス知らねえな俺らの金は俺らの手で稼いだもんさ
Uh huh.
あそう マナと治安局が来るまではこいつら踏んじばって部屋に転がしとこう。
Manta takes away the restrained fox and then returns to the group, so we're not closer.
おいユズ、ディニーで寝返らせる気か？言っとくけどタイタン屋の予算もそんなにねえぞ。
私も怪談屋の一員なのだわ。お金が必要なら私が。いいよアリス、さっきのは探りを入れただけ。でもあの強情っぷりからすると結構もらったんだろうね。お金で怪獣は無理かも。でもひとまずこの反撃でウィリスもしばらくはいい子にしてるんじゃないかな。ギャングがあいつを売るかどうかは治安局にお任せってことで。
つまりもう幽霊騒ぎの心配
If
は
you like a Jane Doe on it, like it should be fine.
ウィリスが雇ったギャングは一網打尽にしたもの。彼は当面の実行役を失ったはず。別のギャングを雇ったり彼自らやってくる可能性はあるけれど、そうなったら容赦はしないのだわ。
Okay, so the music festival won't be affected.
どのみち明日のフェスを今から潰すことはできないだろう。娯楽の拡充とフェスの相乗効果できっとリゾートの人気は確固たるものになるはずだ。
それは朗報だが、残念ながらここ数日の騒ぎでうちはお化けリゾートとしてインターネットで広まってしまっている。ネガティブな影響が出ているのは紛れもない事実だ。カンコドリが泣いていたあの頃よりはずっといいがな。皆さんのおかげでこのリゾートは再び走り始めることができた。とても感謝しているよ。
みんなわたいよ。
皇帝、そんなことを言わないで。私はね、このリゾートがこんな短期間で持ち直したことが本当に嬉しいの。心霊スポットなんて噂があっても今の私たちならここを続けていける。
そういえばさ、こないだからインターネットでここの関連スレを漁ってたんだけど、うちの評判がちょっとずつ変わってるっぽいんだよね。
Again,
ちょっと待っ
man,
て
public
ね。
is fickle.
ほらほら、これとか。お化けも見た目はあれだったけど怪我人が出たわけじゃないし、それで肝試し好きの心霊オタクにマークされ始めてるみたいなんだよね。
I told you can spin this.
本当なのだわ。初期払いにいいって紹介とかバズるフォトスポットの案内まで。わざわざお化けに会いたいだなんて、新エリートの人は頭をどうかしてしまったの。
There are many of weird people around the planet, so.
お嬢様ってば口ではお化けも怖い話も嫌だとか言いつつ、本当はそういう非日常に憧れてるんだよね。違うのだわ。
Flustered.
つまり言いたいのは、このお化け路線でもっとお客を呼べるんじゃないってこと。災い転じて福となす的なさ。
お化けはもうたくさん。お父さんが残してくれたこのリゾートでそういうやり方はしたくないもの。
Understandable.
回収したホロプロジェクターをまとめて治安局に渡してきてくれるかしら。ありがとう。じゃあ気持ちを切り替えてアリスとユズハを手伝うわ。明日の夜に向けて準備をしないとね。
皆さんもうひと踏ん張りなのだわ。アーノルドが声をかけたバンドも明日の昼には来るし、宣伝もできる限りしたもの。もちろん予算の範囲でだけれど。
開幕前の準備は任せて。また前に進めるようになった今、うちらがお客さんに素敵な夏をお届けしないとだもんね。
Nice. So, we were helping too, by the way.
僕とリンも手伝おう。みんなと一緒ならいい夏の夜になりそうだ。
In perfect sync.
こんな夏がずっと終わらなければいいのに。
That was a weird, like, segue. Tell me the game just technically broke slightly. No, it didn't. Okay. So, it looks like this whole hunting business has finally settled down, and now we can properly focus on getting the music festival ready. The big day is almost here, but we've still got a mountain of details to sort out. But first things first, it's already pretty late. Let's get some rest and power through tomorrow. Looks like I can finally get a good night's sleep. Staying up late is a lady's worst enemy when it comes to beauty. Akira, you better get some sleep too, and no sleeping in tomorrow morning, okay? You'll get some rest too. Good night and enjoy the sound of the waves. There we go. Midsummer Festival night. Here we are. Speaking of which, the girls are here, but I'm gonna go check the resort. I'm not sure why this F looks like a P, technically. Okay, here we are. Okay, now I have like access to the agent quest. Yeah, claim all. That's 11. Other than that, yeah, we got the second part of the Midsummer Festival. And other than that, I still need to do the ocean angling and the story for Yuzuha. Okay, so Archipelago shoot has been finished. Blazing Waves again has been finished. Agent story for Alice has been finished. So let's move on to Agent A Mermaid Dream. I like the title of that. So, talk to Alice and Yuzuha at the visitor center. After an argument with Alice about sleepwalking, Ukinami Yuzuha tells everyone about her dream of seeing a mermaid. But when no one believes her, she runs off, feeling dejected. To cheer Yuzuha up, everyone plays shooting games at the beach with her. A mysterious old man delivers a prize for the shooting game, a videotape titled Legends of the Deep. To everyone's surprise, the footage on the tape matches what Yuzuha described in her mermaid dream. How interesting. Let's figure this shit out. I like mermaids. So let's get to it. So what are you two doing?
Akira! やっと来たのだわ。
ごめん、遅い？俺はちょっと。
何かあったのかい？
昨日の夜、ゆずはにいたずらされたのだわ。何かに取りつかれたように目をつぶったまま追いかけてきて。あれ？まだ私の悪口言ってるの？だから夢見てて何も覚えてないって言ったじゃん。大げさだな。大げさじゃないのだわ。お手洗いに隠れたのにノックまでしてきて、隠れたって無駄、へへへ、今行くからねって言ってたじゃない。人が夢見てるだけなのにそんなに怖がるかな。じゃあ今夜は気をつけないとだね、臆病人参ちゃん。
怖い。
何するつもりなの？
おい、ちょっと待て。Back to the夢 part。
待ってくれ。夢を見ていたと言ったかい？
そうだよ。私みたいな怪談少女があれやこれやを感知しようと思ったら夢の中が一番なんだから。
あは。Okay, so tell us about your dream.
それは無憂というやつかい？よければ詳しく聞かせてくれないかな。
どこまでも静かな海が広がってた。私は小さい頃の私に戻ってて、疲れて眠かったのか、浮かんでる板の上でうつ伏せになってたの。
Look at this art. It's so good. It's so good.
海には深い霧が立ち込めてて、 遠くにぼんやり岩礁が見えてた。何にも音がしない静かな海。そこに突然澄んだ歌声が聞こえてきたの。それでそっちに目を向けたら水の下に人影が見えて、でも足があるところにあったのは魚の尻尾。遠くにある岩礁の後ろにさっと泳いでいったように見えたんだ。
There's a shippo.
しばらくするとさっきと同じ歌声が岩礁の後ろから聞こえてきたから、私は手で水をかいて浮き板に乗ったままそっちに行くことにした。
Were you hypnotized?
でも漕いでるうちに歌声は止んじゃって、不安になりながら進んでいったら岩礁の方からバシャンって何かが水に落ちるような音がしたの。岩礁の近くまで行ったけどそこには何もいなかった。でも水面にはまだ波紋が残ってたんだ。
Oh. So you dreamed about a mermaid. Actually makes me wonder because like I'm gonna lie, but usually like the singing part was attributed to sirens, the hypnotic voice and etc. So I wonder when it became like a part of mermaid lore.
つまりゆずはは確かに人魚を見たけれど、それは夢の中でということかい？
やっぱアキラくんが一番私のこと分かってる。
I watch a lot of like fiction films. What's up?
見てよ、お嬢様のあの疑いの眼差し。大方私が煙に巻いてるとでも思ってるんじゃない？私が疑り深すぎるとでも？解体屋に入ってから日も浅いというのに今まで何回騙されたとお思い？
Mad
修
belt.
道院にお宝があるからって探しに行ったら小学生がその辺に隠したガラス玉で、六分街の化け猫伝説を調べに行ったらただ尻尾が2本ある猫のシリオンだった。
Hey, you found the
それ
Komasa.
からフォローでうめく悪魔も狩りに行ったけど迷子になったボンプの発生ユニットが故障してただけだったのだわ。
I don't remember that now. Yeah, sounds about this show from... Dang it, sounds like stuff from a show about science and busting myths. What was it called again? Busters of Myths or something? Yeah, I think that was the case. You know, the guy with the one wearing glasses and one with the big mustache.
結果的にはどれも真相究明エリーの噂のようになってしまったのか。アリスの気持ちが分かってきたような気がするな。
ふん、私のこと信用してくれてないんだ。せっかくこんだけ夢の話をしてあげたのにな。
Well, looking a bit dejected, Yuzuha vanishes in the blink of an eye. Hiya!
待ってユズハ、信じてないわけじゃないの。ただ
やばい。
これは失言だったかもしれないな。急いでゆずはを探しに行こう。
どうしよう、アキラ。What if she never talks to me again? You think you're over-exaggerating. It's Yuzuha. The worst she'll do is pull a prank or two. Ah, that's even worse, you know. Yeah, so we've got to find Yuzuha. I saw her heading towards the aquarium. So let's go to the aquarium. Follow me, Ojo-sama. Yuzuha, 大丈夫? I'm terribly sorry, Miss Yuzuha. Esteemed owner of Mystic Wares, please don't turn all my things asymmetrical. Why does this fish swim away every time I move? I know I messed up, really. Wait, what fish? I thought you were still upset I didn't believe you. Oh, right, you just reminded me. I was actually still mad just now. Alright, once bitten, twice shy. Can't blame you for being skeptical after all the times I've missed of you. Proxy, you're not buying it either, are you? Popsicle Sestal's building, you know. You know, I never doubt the mermaid legend. Alright, alright. If you guys really want to make it up to me, then come hang out with me on the beach a little longer. Very well, I covered all the activities at the beach today. Cover for what? Silly bunny. We're running the resort now. Try out some of the coolest activities and help draw a crowd for us. Okay, so to the beach we go. Speaking of which, immersive viewing, how does that look? I can make a picture of the fishes. But it still looks a little bit dull. Oh, there's that manta ray. Whatever it's called in this universe. There's a shark over there. Sounds omoshiroi. Proxy, I can smell a ghost story in the air. Ghost story? Where? Among the shooting challenge videotape rewards, you should be able to find it, right, Proxy? A rookie challenge Sunday the 11th, gunslinger challenge, the port peak, the director's too scared to edit edition, sharpshooter challenge, legends of the deep. Wait, the port peak, yeah, let's go number 2. The port peak, the director is too scared to edit edition. Feels like it's just more gore, but aren't you curious about what Legends of the Deep is about? Wait a second, why does this feel so familiar? I remember now, these videotapes and that Midnight Ethereal you wanted to watch that last week came in the same package, both in unmarked boxes. The last one had an ethereal crawling out of the TV, and this one, with a name like that, who knows what kind of indescribable thing might crawl out next. Okay, since you're so scared, if you all watch it with me, I promise I won't play it in your room. Sounds fair? Alright, challengers, have you made your choice? Alice gives you a look that clearly says, let's just go with her, I'm scared. Legends of the Deep. Okay, please check your gear, we're heading out. Alright, speed shooting challenge, let's go. It's all up to you, Yuzuha. You're the sharpshooter. Maybe I should call Trigger. I'm pretty sure he's busy. Like, the Opal Squad's gonna be a part of the next update, so she's definitely busy. Okay, here we are. Reloading. I guess Yuzuha doesn't like being cheered on when she's doing her stuff. Whoa there, little sharpshooters. You've got your eyes on the legends of the deep, don't you? Who are you, strange old man? I'm Mia's grandpa. Just call me Ahab. Well, okay, fine. Let's go over reference to Moby Dick. Let's go. For a second, I want to say like 8,000 miles under the sea, but... Or was it? I think I just screwed up the title. It was like 20,000 miles under the sea. It was with leagues. Was it 8,000 leagues? I don't remember. Well, still. She's busy helping other customers, so she asked me to bring this prize over to you. Ah, thank you, Mr. Ahab. No biggie, I could tell at first glance that you aren't just any rookies. Tell you what, sign up for an Aqua Blaster membership card, and there'll be even bigger prizes waiting for you down the line. You mean this one? You take out the membership card Faris gave you. Ah, didn't realize I was talking to real enthusiasts. Well, if you're interested in trying out the new challenges, I might be able to get you a beta membership card. Doesn't cost much. You mean these ones here? You take out a dozen or so test cards meant for operator use. Oh, would you look at that? Big spenders. Thanks to kind folks like you looking out for my granddaughter's little business. Poor girl's fresh out of school and way too naive. Her new boss is a real piece of work, making her work overtime like crazy. And that silly girl actually happy about it, saying it's for the future of the resort and all that. Ah, forgive me, once I get talking, it's hard to stop. Here you go, the videotape you wanted. But heads up, once you play it, the sea gods gonna have their eyes on you. Something feels off. Something feels intriguing. Something feels... I get nothing. Just don't play it in my room. But seriously, where would you even find something that plays videotapes these days? I got you covered. Munad said he was installing a TV at the drink stand. Maybe we could use that to play it. Or if that's then again gonna help, I'm just gonna have to go to like 6th Street and take a bunch of my gear over here. I don't think watching a horror film... What's up, Manato? So thanks for setting everything up, Manato. No big deal. Since a resort run by Spook Shack, of course I'll patch in. You need anything? You tell Manato about the shooting challenge and getting the Legends of the Deep videotape. It does feel a bit suspicious, but the TV's all set up now and you can watch it whenever you like. Let's start playing then. As the videotape slides into the player, the TV hisses with static. Through the noise and flicker, an image appears on the screen. The TV displays an expanse of foggy sea accompanied by a beautiful melody. A mermaid's shadow appears beneath the waves, swimming quickly behind the reef rocks in the distance. Cho tomate. Kimi yume.
待ってくれユズハ。昨日夢で見たというのは。
ここだよ。この歌声も海の色もそれから遠くの岩礁も全部夢と一緒。
Are you a precog?
そんな。
まさか。
本当に人魚が？もちろん。私の怪談レーダーは正確なんだからね。どう？一緒に人魚探ししない？でも、なんて言ったらいいのかしら。本当に人魚がいそうで不気味なのだわ。勇気を出してアリス。人魚研究の第一人者になりたくないの？想像してみて。もし新種を発見できたらエーテル生物学の歴史にはアリスの名前が残るんだよ。その多大な貢献によってタイムフィールド家の門には人魚の一生が加わっちゃうかも。
Not gonna lie, like a mermaid in a crest, that sounds
本当
fun.
にそんな成果を。
I think he's hooked. Yeah, it's worth investigating.
ここまで来ると偶然の一致だとは言い切れないけれど、そう簡単に見つかるとも思えないな。
諦めないでプロ騎士。人魚の映像が欲しくないの？こんなビデオを店に置けたら。映画館での上映も夢じゃないかもね。もう二度と電気代の心配なんてしなくていいんだよ。
Yeah, I'm hooked as well.
想像してみて。上映が終わって観客がスタンディングオベーションをしているところを。そしてエンドロールにはこう並ぶの。監督パエトーン、解説アリス、プロデューサー浮波ゆずは、アクション指導駒野マナと、スペシャルサンクスタイムフィールド家ってね。
Wow, she's good at this.
なぜ自然ドキュメンタリーにアクション指導がいるのか突っ込みたいところだけれど、魅力的なのは間違いないな。
でしょでしょ。
Is it good actually we use the name of Firetone in that kind of regard? I think crediting Firetone in a movie is a good idea. Like, we're technically criminals. Hey, there you are. I was just wondering why you hadn't come to claim your prize after finishing the challenge. About this videotape. Right here, sharpshooters, this is your well-deserved Legends of the Deep Grand Prize. What about this one? Wait. A collector's edition of 2 kilometers under the sea. You know, this tape contains valuable footage of many endangered marine species. If that's not legendary, then what is? It's not that we've already got the prize and something supernatural really did happen. You tell Mia about meeting Mr. Ahab and the mermaid videotape. Huh? My grandpa? You didn't give him any Denny, did you? Or agree to one of his totally suspicious offers? No, he just told us to get a shooting card from your counter. That stubborn old man. I told him to stop meddling in my business. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to drag you into our family stuff. As for that tape you got, I've got no idea where it came from. He's been holding weird stuff for as long as I can remember. His shop's over in the shopping district. I'll walk you there so you can ask him yourself. Yeah, that's alright, we'll go find him. Man, you have work to do. Okay, so this is weird. Oops. No, wrong direction. There you are. Step right up to the curio stall. Trinkets, snacks, souvenirs. Grab any free for 20% off. Spend over 20,000 Denny and get a free island flower garland. Hello, Grandpa Ahab. Oh, it's you guys. I should have known you couldn't resist the urge to uncover the secrets of the deep sea. So do you know who shot this videotape? The one who filmed it, closer than you think, that's me. This is none other than my Sea Spirit Chronicles footage. A creature with the wisdom of humans and the body of a fish. Fascinating, right? So do you know where this was filmed? What, you wanna go find them? There's no need, I've got a similar deep sea spirit right in my shop. Wait, in this shop? Hold up, Yuzuha, remember that 6th Street cat spirit legend from that last time? That pink-haired shop owner said the same thing, then tried to sell us some cat spirit viewing tickets and scammed us out of 20,000 Dennies. A pink-haired shop owner, you say? I may know them. Besides, keeping a legendary creature as a pet, that's just ridiculous no matter how you look at it. I mean, I don't know. Hagrid may want to talk to you about that. Or the Newt's commander. Or me for that instance. From Hogwarts Legends. So it's not that we don't believe you, we just thought it would be cool to see it with our own eyes. Sure, I can let you take a look, but listen kid, there's no such thing as a free lunch in this world. I don't care much about making money myself, but it'd mean a lot if you could show a little support for Mia's stall. We're more than supportive of Mia's store. What do you want? She just messaged me on Knock Knock that you're actually the ones who just took over here. But you gotta understand, it hasn't been easy for her. Of course, I'm not saying you need to give her any extra bonuses or anything. I mean, I don't think it will hold up even if we do that. We're just temporary managers. But helping her get more customers wouldn't be too hard for folks as resourceful as you, right? I thought you already did as well. But yeah, no problem. We can do that. Grandpa Ahab. Oh, and go tell my granddaughter we struck a kind of deal. Let's just say we're like-minded people helping each other out, heart for heart. Well, rest assured, heart for heart. So, Proxy, I know you've got a knack for business and all, but where are we even supposed to start? How about trying it on the beach? Wait, so we really have to talk people into it? That's so embarrassing. I've got the experience, let me give it a try. Okay, let's try this. Basically, just jump scare the kids. Yo, kids, wanna go play shoot the drones? No? Okay, never mind. As they just ran away from a weird guy that started yelling at them. Shinny? No, that's not Shinny. For a second. Elegant young lady. What can I do for you, sir? Hey, sorry to interrupt. Wanna try some high-speed archipelago shoot? No. How cold. And blunt, too. You seem like such a graceful young lady. Why would you want to promote such an unlady sport with them? Alice seems caught off guard, slipping into a moment of self-doubt. No worries, let's try talking to someone else. Middle-aged man. Hey, what's up? Would you like to try the exciting Aqua Blaster challenge? Aqua Blaster? Sorry, I can't swim. There's no swimming involved. Oh, working out either. The middle-aged man, clearly fed up with similar sales pitches, quickly walks away. Come on, you can't expect to sell anything like that. The business is all about creating demand. Come with me. Can't believe that Yuzuha is gonna teach me about business. I own a store, dang it! And this time we're scaring kid. Daria, what's up? Daddy, can you stop talking on the phone? I want that toy from the shooting stall. Alright, these booths are all rigged. It's really hard to win. I'll get you a toy when you get home, okay? What's the fun in that? Proxy, these beach targets are way too easy. Yuzuha flashes you a sneaky wink. Don't call me Proxy when everyone can hear. Yeah, that was easy. Daddy, they all said it's easy. And then you always say you're the best at shooting games. Well, Darla, haven't I always told you don't believe everything you hear, see it for yourself? Just because they say it's easy doesn't mean it really is, right? Oh no, Akira, the big prizes are almost gone. Come on, one more round before it's too late. Just a light pull on the trigger and the big prize is yours. This is the only place where you can get a deal like that. Are we going shooting again? We're going shooting again. Dang it. Double Z?
何ゴニョゴニョ喋ってるの？あ、ユズハの悪口？ラッキーだったね。
さすがユズハ。Guess what? Mia told me that Dad fired off 10 rounds just to win the prize. He was squeezing the trigger so hard it looked like sparks would fly any second. You're a total business mastermind. Let's go. I bet Mia's already told her grandpa about her accomplishments. Time to check out the deep sea spirit. Yuzuha drags you to Ahab's store. I'm walking.
リゾート責任者のお前さんたちが経営を手伝ってくれてるとミアから聞いとるよ。苦労かけるな。
No worries.
いえいえ、大したことは。ところで、深海の妖精を見せてもらっても？
おい、そうじゃったな。忘れるところじゃった。
己。
これまでにも多くの人が見たがったが、わしはその全員にこう忠告しておる。価値観が覆されるかもしれんぞ、とな。
I've seen a lot of weird stuff in my life. Let's go.
準備はできている。僕の価値観を覆してくれるのを楽しみにしてい
The
るよ。
world turned upside
まず
down.
水中に芽吹いた最初の生命から四足歩行の生物が陸地に進出するまで、生命は長い進化の道のりを歩んできた。その歴史は無数の生物学者の努力によってわしらの前に現れておる。しかし今でも解明されていない謎はあり、未知の生命も存在しておる。ポートエルピスの怪人伝説や05フォローの奇妙な拡大、それからバレーツインズの踊り子。
Been there, seen
だが
that.
それよりも衝撃的な存在がこの世にはおるんじゃ。紳士淑女の皆さん、そしてウサギにタヌキの皆さん、共に生命の進化史の新たな章を目撃しましょうぞ。海洋生物と陸生生物の限界を超越する深海の妖精。
Oh. I'm bracing myself for disappointment. Yeah. I've seen this one before.
なんなのこれ。
Yuzuha, yamero.
ユズハ、とりあえず冷静になろう。
ちょっといい加減すぎない？私はあのビデオの人魚が見られると思ってたのに。
やばい。
人魚？はって何のことじゃ？お前さんたちが見たがっていたのは最初から深海の妖精だったじゃろうって。
これはボンプだ。
上げ足取るんだ。アリス、ドア開けて、ドアまだと呼ぶから。
え？
待て、若者は血の気が多くていかん。ここの責任者を呼ぶぞ。
実は俺はたち。Yeah.
アハブおじいさん、忘れたのかい？責任者は僕たちだ。当時人魚を見た場所を教えてくれないかい？その妖精はしまっておいてもらって。
そうじゃったな。もう何十年も前のことじゃからの。場所なんぞ覚えとらん。
へ
落ち着いとくれ。覚えとらんかったら探せばいいだけのことじゃ。ちょっと待ちなさい。どこにやったかな。
I'll have no fear like a red-headed maiden.
人魚レーダーじゃ。
Aridan. Mr. Ahab pulls out a cruelly modified boundary measurement device. 何これ？
これは当時キュート研究員の廃棄物から掘り出したものじゃ。改造の結果、魚の尾を持つ生物に近づくと音がするようになった。それに聞いたか？ 最近沖の釣り場で人魚を目撃した人が出たらしいんじゃ。
Aha.
はあ
Gee.
へえ。ふーん。
The enthusiasm is
おい
palpable.
なんじゃその疑いの目は。皇帝に尋ねてみなさい。客の中にも見た人はたくさんおるそうじゃからな。それに試して損はないじゃろ。わしを信じろ。その釣り場に持っていけばレーダーは必ず反応する。
このじじい。I'm gonna have to beat up an old man at the end of the day. I really hope that won't be the case. MP! So here's the situation. Yes, boss, what do you need me to do? So I just want to ask you something. Have you run into any mermaids while you were out at sea? A mermaid. I knew it, that real guy totally tricked us. Yeah, over a deep sea fishing spot, lots of people saw it yesterday morning. It's gonna be Ellen. It's gonna be Ellen. I knew it, he wasn't just some ordinary old man. Actually, to think about it, it didn't occur to me, but in this reality, like, we do have a lot of, like, humanoids with tails. Even fish tails. It is gonna be Ellen, isn't it? Oh, really? You're literally doubting him like 2 seconds ago. So have you seen him too? Yep, she's really pretty and her fishtail was so cute. She even waved it at me when I was out sailing. Doesn't sound like Ellen, but... So can you take us to see her? Of course, Master said your vision is my mission. I could, but Master's father once warned me about it. Some areas of the open sea are covered in thick fog. There was once a captain who returned from a voyage completely crazy, claiming he'd seen a mermaid. From then on, he became obsessed with finding the mermaid. In the end, he lost his family and everything he had. With how easy it is to lose your way in the fog, it's possible it ended up in a hollow and got corrupted, so maybe what he saw was just a hallucination. MP can only take you to the safe zones. If the mermaid went into the open sea, then MP is not allowed to go there. Yeah, naturally, safety first. So you look around the area MP mentions, but the radar's still silent. No sign of a mermaid after such a long journey. You're tired, hungry, and starting to see things. No good. I'm so hungry I'm seeing things. Can't believe there's not even a single snack on this boat. So not classy at all. MP, there's gotta be a fish on the fishing boat, right? I'm not eating Kamonosuke. MP is a penguin boo. Penguin boos eat fish, but bang boo don't eat fish. So there's no fish on MP's boat. Gah! MP can make grilled fish, but there's no fish on board, so you'll need to catch some fish. Oh, right, we can fish. We forgot! Just because I said we can go fishing doesn't mean I actually know how to fish. Don't tell anyone about this, I'm actually kind of afraid of water. You're a dog! Don't look at me, there's a zero fishing talent in my family. Back in the day, they used to call my dad Captain Skunk because he couldn't catch a thing. So what about you, Grandpa? And they used to call my grandpa Admiral Skunk. Too much information. Yeah, you all have your reasons. I guess it's time for me to reveal my true identity as the ultimate angler. They already know that! I think we've covered this already. Okay, here we go. And... toss! That is sad. Okay.
やる気満
Does
々
it
だ
count
よ
as a fish?
やったー
Oh, that counts as a fish.
アッシュじゃんラッキー
Rare subspecies? 2, 3, 4. Rainbow Sea Child. Cool. I know this tale. ちょっと待て. I think I saw something. Behind that reef, there's a mermaid. You hurry to pull the mermaid onto the boat, and to your surprise, you see a familiar face. Oh, Proxy, didn't expect to run into you here. That is my line. So why were you sleeping behind the reef? Oh, Victoria Housekeeping Co. got a commission from Fantasy Resort to help supervise some service details and stuff. Mr. Lycan sent me to check the shark nets in nearby waters. I found a spot on the reef that looked just like a sofa, so I decided to lie down and try it out. That's when you guys came and carried me back. Oh, that kind of makes sense. Makes sense how? And this radar really does go beep beep too. It's hard to deny it really is a human-shaped creature with a fishtail. Yeah, it's completely different species though. Proxy! What's up, Yuzuha? Let's head back first and get some answers from that weird old man. So after a long journey, you finally arrive at the beach pier. As soon as you step off, Yuzuha clearly fuming leads everyone straight to Ahab's little shop. Welcome! Old man, brace yourself for a beating. Oh my, you really found the mermaid. No need to thank me, really. Just do me a favor and drop by me as booth sometime. That'll do. This mermaid might not be what you expected. Sure she is. Human on top, kinda human fish on the bottom. I mean, just look at that tail fin. Ellen, kick his ass. Quit making excuses, you weird old man. This is clearly a shark, Firen. Alright. Mermaid, made fish. What's the difference anyway? Just some fancy old tales to make a living off of. Not hurting anyone. You think it's harmless. That's because you never truly believed mermaids were real, so you don't understand how much it hurts the people who do. Upon hearing this, the old man's expression shifts into a conflicted mix of emotions, and he lets out a deep sigh. When he speaks again, the playful banter is gone, replaced by a tone of quiet sincerity. Listen, kid, I won't speak for those beyond these waters, but around here no one believes in mermaids more than I do. If you really want to know what you're after and what it could lead to, then follow me. Ahab opens a small door on the right side of the shop, revealing a sailor's quarters. The walls are covered with hand-drawn sketches of mermaids, newspaper clipping of reported sightings.
わしが初めて人魚を見たあの日は波の高い日じゃった。波に煽られて船が岩礁に衝突しての、スクリューが言うことを聞かんくなって深い霧の中へと迷い込んだんじゃ。晩作尽きて甲板に這いつくばっておった。その時じゃ。妖精の歌声かと思うようなものが聞こえてきたのは、その後は船のレコーダーが記録した通り、お前さんたちが見た通りじゃ。わしはその映像をいろんな学会や研究機関に送った。じゃが帰ってきたのは疑いと阻害だけじゃった。あの時救助された海域を何度も探すうちに人魚の影を見ることもあった。わしは歌声を追って影が消えた岩礁へと舵を切った。じゃが歌声はパタリと止んでしもうた。 わしは慌てて岩礁へ近づいた。すると岩礁の後ろから何かが水に落ちるような音が聞こえた。じゃがそこへ着いた時には案の定影も形もなかったわい。
Huh.
本当は人魚にあった場所を覚えているんだろう？
もちろんじゃ。一瞬たりとて忘れたことはない。港から永飛地区へ続く旧航路上じゃ。あそこは一番霧が深い。しかも今やラマニアンホローの拡大でホローに飲み込まれてしまっておる。じゃから仕方なく探すのは諦めたんじゃ。今のわしにできることはせいぜい関連資料やアルバムの整理くらいじゃろう。そうしている時は自分の人生が無駄ではなかったと証明できる気がしての。
あれ、待って、このアルバムの最後の写真ミーアだよね。まさかミーアのおばあちゃんが？
ああ、そうか。
ああ、なるほど。
つまり人魚を探してたのは親族を探したかったからということ。
なるほど。だからここまでこだわったのか。
あ？何言っとるんじゃ。親族なわけなかろう。そもそも種が違うじゃろうって。まったく近頃の若者が考えることはわからん。
I'm a fan of Monster Musume series.
今思えば全ては幻想に過ぎん。つかみどころのない夢に一生を費やしてしまったんじゃ。今はただ孫娘の隣にいて今まで逃げてきたことの責任をできる限り償っていきたいんじゃ。
アハブおじいさんは十分いいおじいちゃんさ。ミーヤの屋台だっておかげで客足が伸びているんだ。
それはお前さんたちのようないい子が助けてくれとるからじゃろう。じゃがな、こんな伝説は面白がる程度にとどめてほどほどに。わしみたいに何もかも放り出して伝説や物語しか詰まっとらん哀れな部屋で一生を終えるなんてことのないようにな。
何言ってんの船長、この部屋の物語超かっこいいじゃん。ねえアキラくん、過去の航路って調べられたりする？
待って、お前さんたち何をするつもりじゃ。あそこはフォロー入ったが最後二度と出てこれんかもしれんぞ。
It's cool, I'm a proxy.
安心してくれ。フォローの案内ならそれなりに心得があるんだ。
So, if we're going to enter the hollow by sea, we'll probably need a bigger ship to ensure stability and safety. Well, ferry sage through the past navigation routes. Yuzuha looks lost in thought and doesn't respond. Oi, we have to Yuzuha. Kikoite. Let's go. Let's borrow a ship from Captain MP and set sail. Do you even know how to sail? Never mind. We'll learn as we go. Wait, you're not heading out to sea again, are you? That's right, Captain MP. We want your biggest ship. We're heading into the hollow to chase the greatest legend. No, no. The deep sea is dangerous, and the hollow is even worse. Fishing is okay. Treasure hunting is not. Stick with it too long, and you'll turn into a weird old man. Alas, I thought Therese would be thrilled if we got a shot of a mermaid, but turns out her bangbu isn't a fan. Ah, the sea is dangerous, but if you don't go, Master will be upset, and that would make MP a bad bangbu. Your manipulating skills are quite awesome. Little penguin, you wouldn't want to upset your master, would you? But the ship's radar needs maintenance and MP doesn't know how to connect the wires, so maybe... Oh, don't worry. I can help. Huh? How? Is there anything you guys can't do? Like between all of us? We can do anything. Alright, let's get this started. So, number A goes over here. B goes over here. How am I going to do this? Honestly, I want to make like an 8, but I don't think it actually is needed. Think. What if they fake as a ship? Alright, it's done. Already? Already? With skills like that, why are you even looking into ghost stories? You could probably work for HSO already. That's too boring. I'm just an amateur. I know a little bit here and there. By the way, where is Yuzuha? I should talk to her before heading out to sea. What are you doing over there? Oh, you're here, Proxy. So what's on your mind? I was just thinking about the past, back when Alice's father had just rescued me and I was drifting alone on a plank at sea. Exhausted, drowsy, barely holding on, you've no idea how hard it is to stay balanced on a floating plank. I almost blacked out. If it hadn't been for that mermaid song giving me a boost, my old man would have lost his sweet, well-behaved girl right then and there. Sweet and well-behaved, you say? Oh, so that nightmare you dumped on me wasn't just a dream, it was your actual memory, huh? Alice, Manato, what are you doing here? MP asked me to tell you the ship's ready to go. You... Honestly, I don't even know if I should keep dragging you into this. After all, it's just something I've been stubbornly holding on to. Hey, what are you saying? Giving up? Isn't in the Fime Film family motto. Yeah, as a member of the Spook Shack crew, of course we gotta witness these spooky tales together. Yeah, let's do this together. Let's go, MP. Alright everyone, please stay safe. Don't worry, I won't be reckless anymore. I'm just really happy you're willing to come along with me. After a long voyage, you finally reach a region shrouded in thick fog.
みんな、この先はフォローの深部だ。空間の歪みが発生する確率が跳ね上がる。
おい、ユズハ。
ユズハ？ユズハ？聞こえているかい？
ごめん、私。
Okay, let's go.
いいかい？あと100メートル進んだら引き返すことも考えないといけない。後ろ髪を引かれるのはわかるけれど、観測データを集めてから戻ってきても遅くはないはずだ。
分かった。ただ。
Just as everyone starts hesitating about heading back, that familiar song echoes in their ears. A mermaid silhouette appears beneath the surface, quickly swimming away behind a distant reef. I think it's an ethereal.
あと追うべきかしら。
ユズハ、最後の100メートル、空間が安定しているかはこっちで見ておく。けれど限界に近づいたら必ず離れるんだ。いいね。船の上の安全はマナト君頼めるかな。
エーテリアスなら任せろ。絶対守ってやる。
ありがとう。
感謝する。
みんな本当にありがとう。
The singing keeps coming from behind the reef as the ship slowly moves forward, then suddenly the singing stops.
あら、移動したのかしら。
Okay, let's keep on moving forward a bit.
もう少し先まで行ってみよう。
待って、止まって。みんな一旦ストップ。
Okay, the boat stops.
ユズハ、どうしたんだい？
Everyone freezes in astonishment, and before long, the singing starts again.
よし、進もう。
And so the boat moves forward when the singing starts and stops when it falls silent. Little by little, you finally reach the reef. Yuzuha slowly raises her hand and places it on the rock.
捕まえた。私の勝ち。
A red-haired girl peers out from behind the reef. Where her legs should be, there is instead a fishtail, covered in jade-like scales that glimmer like brilliant porcelain in sunlight. Sunlight falls across the mermaid, casting a giant fishtail shadow over the group, while her red hair, like seaweed, shimmers brilliantly in the golden rays.
直接会うのもこれが初めてだけど。でも、やっぱりこう言わせて。 久しぶり。私、浮波ユザー。
That is a nice image again. The mermaid doesn't linger. After gazing out from the reef for a while, she turns and disappears behind the coral. Yuzuha stares from the deck for a long time before getting empty to turn back. It's still hard to believe that something from a fairy tale is right in front of us. Yeah, it all feels kind of surreal. Roxy, is this even real? Could it be that we were hallucinating from ether corruption after entering the hollow? When my dad was doing his research, some patients even claimed they saw aliens in the hollow. Whether it was real or not, the thrill in the process must be real. Yeah, I think Yuzuha would be really happy too. Something like group hallucinations are a thing common among like ether, what's the word? Corruption. Well, that old man might not be very reliable, but the location he gave us was a huge help. Speaking of which, Manoto and I stopped by his shop to say thanks, but he wasn't there. Well, if he's not at his own shop... I thought I could talk to them, but I can't. Wrong character. Hey now, you can't keep going like this. Work will always be there, but you've only got one body, you hear me? Just go grab your meal, I'll take over here. If anything happens to you, your grandma's gonna chew me out. Come on, working 10 to 5. How's that tiring at all? Ah, Grandpa, you got visitors. Hi, Mr. Ahab. How are you doing? You kids. You're just looking for trouble, aren't you? The Hollow's no place to be messing around. What if something went wrong? What if you couldn't make it back? Even if you don't care about yourselves, you should think about the people working with you to run this resort. Faris and Mia were so worried. Edge even thought you'd kidnapped MP. Does he really think we do that? Forget it. So did you really... The old man opens his mouth, then hesitates, eyes flickering with curiosity and fear. When he glances at Mia, his furrowed brow slowly begins to relax. Ah, never mind. As long as you're all safe, that's what matters. Let's leave it at that. For a moment, you're not sure whether to tell him the truth. In the end, you decide to respect his choice. If you really want to thank me, help talk some sense into Mia. She's too stubborn. Grandpa, how can you talk about me like that right in front of my boss? I'm not going back for dinner tonight. Sigh. You, Miss Finefield, you must be the real big boss behind this resort. Could you help me talk some sense into her? What? Me? You talking to me? Proxy, Yuzuha's still waiting for you at the aquarium. I think there's a lot she wants to tell you. Alice and I can handle things here. You go check on her. Got it. Hey, Proxy, you're here. So, how did you know that mermaids needs to sink to move forward? Isn't just nets up, nets down? Come on, Proxy, don't tell me you've never played it before. Yeah, I was just kind of like imagining red light, green light, basically. Yeah, isn't it red light, green light? It's our local version. Kids in Salem Bay love it the most. One child playing the big fish stands with their back to the beach and sings a song. While the song plays, the fishers slowly creep closer. As soon as the song ends, the big fish turns around and the fishers must freeze in place. If the big fish catches anyone moving, they're out. I suppose that mermaid's been watching us play all along. Poor girl, she must be lonely. I hope she can make more friends. Well, after all this, I'd say you're an unofficial member of Spook Shack now. I'm overfortunate, you know. Hey, don't kill the vibe. If you're going to buy the videotape, this is where the mysterious narrator kicks in. With the legendary Proxy Phaeton joining the Spook Shack, what kind of adventures await them? Dun dun doom! To be continued. To be continued. And that's done. So let's go back to the main desk. And here we are. So both the agent stories have been completed, which means I can easily Summer Nights episodes, claim the rewards. I'm super close to reaching maximum traffic for the reward, at least. Not maximum, because maximum is 1500, right? But yeah, attractions, complete the side story Mermaid's Dream. That's actually a pretty good story. Okay, checked. I'm still in need of 4 completed tasks. Okay, so Archipelago. Technically I'm still in the Mirage Ocean Angling. And basically Why not? Let's do a little bit of fishing. Shark Point fishing spot. Let's catch some. Let's catch. I can't speak. Let's catch some sharks a little bit.